Welcome back to the channel. So it's time for week 2 recap. Time to review my second week of Mission 40. How my training's gone, the runs I did last week, how I'm feeling. Let's get on with it. Yeah, so each week I'll obviously just drop a quick recap just to cover my training for the week. Week 2 is finished, I'm now into week 3. So today I'll just recap last week's runs. Again, all the details and data are on my Strava if you wish to see more. This is going to be a quick overview, and each week I'll do this. I'll intersperse it with a couple of workout vlogs like I did last week. So yeah, the structure stays roughly the same. So as normal, the week started on Monday with my easy run, and again I'm going to try and be quite strict with these, ensure I don't pick up the pace and I maximise the benefits of that easy recovery run at that pace, build the base back up and let the legs recover. Obviously that's the start of the week, but around the previous day would have been a tempo run, and the next day, like today, is the long run. So it's good to make sure I get that easy run in. And week 2 it was a 13k. There with me, I'm at the junction. Yeah, it was, week 2 was a 13k or 8 miles at 5:02 per k or 8:07 per mile. So again, the structure stays fairly consistent. The only thing that's going to change now is that easy run is incrementally going to get a bit longer, and my long run is going to do the same, incrementally get a little bit longer each week. The speed sessions on Fridays and the tempo sessions on Sundays will change in terms of the workouts, but the other two stay fairly consistent. I did that easy run in the Brooks Ghost 14. I'm still trying to get my head around that shoe. I don't really know what it's trying to be. I've not really got on with it massively well yet, so hopefully it will grow on me, but we'll see. But yeah, that was run 1 of week 2. Tuesday was my long run. Again, I creeped up a little bit more from last week. I think it was 15k last week. The plan was 16k, and I ended up doing about 16.5, just over, at 4:48 per k or 7:43 per mile, and that's kind of my nice little window there. That's what the kind of pace I tend to like to run at. It's not easy, as in my Monday easy pace is kind of 5 minute per k, 8 minute per miles, but it's not kind of half marathon pace either. And depending on how the training goes this year, I think around that pace will be probably my goal marathon pace maybe, but we'll see as the months progress. But yeah, happy how that felt. As I found the Monday ones CV wise are easy, but my legs just don't like running at that kind of slower speed. I think I plod, my cadence drops, etc. So we're happy with run 2. Nice solid long run at a decent pace. And then Wednesday's my rest day, obviously on the back of that triple 3-day in about running. Got a bit of recovery in, trying to work on the legs, because at the minute CV wise I'm feeling pretty good, pretty fit. It's just the legs are feeling it a little bit, so focus more on the recovery, the legs, etc. and getting the lactate and the aches and pains out of the legs. So yeah, did a bit of YSFI, which is yoga, stretching, foam rolling again, and then straight to Thursday. Again, it's a non-running day. I don't have any time on Thursday, so I just did a bit of strength and conditioning again, holistically again, trying to develop myself as a runner. I've got improvements to make in terms of strength and conditioning of the whole body, trying to get rid of those weaknesses, whether it be joints, muscles, whatever. This week was upper, so mainly chest and abs for this week, and that was Thursday, and obviously Wednesday done. And then Friday's my normal speed session, and this week I did hill reps, so 8 times 1 minute hills, so 1 minute up the hill, 90 seconds a jog recovery back down. The hill was about 300 meters, about 17-18 meters of gain per rep. 2k, I think 2 or 3k warm up and cool down. Yeah, I did that in the Takumi Sens, and that bounced me up the hill nicely. Good solid workout. Wasn't easy, but wasn't max effort like it would have been in the the budget Asics, and I think all in it was 10.2k or 6.3 miles, again with the warm up and cool down added in, and again average pace was 4:48 or 7:43 per mile, again as average. So yeah, it was 1 minute up, and I think the average for the reps were 4:02 per k. Again, I put conversion on screen for miles, so happy that I was running kind of between 5 and 10k pace up a decent hill. So happy with the finish at the minute. And then it was a rest day Saturday as normal. Again, that tends to be like a family day. Kids have got things on. So 0 workouts or running on Saturday. And then our last run on Sunday was a tempo run. So I did a 5 by 1 mile. So it was a I think it was a 1k warm up, 1k cool down, and then 5 by 1 mile with a 2 minute kind of jog float recovery. So constantly moving, but yeah, 2 minutes of jogging recovery in between each mile rep. And again, the loose plan was around 4:20 per k or just below 7-minute miles for each of the 5 reps. And I found I was able to get back out in the Reebok float rides. Not been in them since the initial test because of the other shoe tests that have cropped up on Sunday. So, and again, details on the screen. Totals for that run were just over 12k or 7.5 miles at 4:28 per k or 7:12 per mile. So yeah, good solid workout on off mile reps. Well, on reps with the miles and then a little bit of recovery in between each one. And again, pretty happy with the reps and how they felt. I think I did 1 rep at 7:01 per mile, but I made sure I upped it on the last rep just to kind of get the average back down again. So put the average on the screen, but for the 5 1 mile reps the average was that. But yeah, happy with that. Felt again CV wise feeling pretty good. Totals for the week, I've not written them down on my notes, so I'll put them on the screen now. They're the totals for the week. I think it was just over 50 odd k, so what's that, 30 odd miles, and again a bit more elevation in week 2 than in week 1, which again is the aim. Creep up the distance, creep up the elevation, and let the fitness creep up as well, hopefully. But yeah, pretty solid week, happy with that. And so now we're into week 3. This is my long run of week 3, and this week's kind of a bit of a mild recovery week. I'll obviously recap this next week, but the Sunday when this drops, this week 2 review, I'll be in Wrexham, pacing the Wrexham Village Bakery half marathon, hence why it's a bit of a mild recovery. Want to make sure I've got no niggles or kind of achy legs for the half marathon. I'm only pacing the 150, so it should be a nice easy steezy run, nothing too strenuous, but I want to give it the proper due attention. So yeah, mild recovery this week, but I'll recap this next week on my week 3 recap. 2 weeks of mission 40 done, roll into week 3. So I'm pretty happy with how things have felt, considering obviously I've structured it a bit more intensively than I would have done previously. But yeah, happy things are going. Touch wood, things continue in this vein, and we'll see what all this training produces at the end for a time trial right at the end in what, 6 weeks time. But yeah, follow along, see how we get on, drop any predictions you want to do in the comments. I think I did previously for Project 10k a couple of years ago, and it backfired because everyone did really positive predictions. But yeah, I'll roll the dice, I'll open up the predictions again, so drop in the comments if you want to stick out a prediction. Like I said, follow along. But yeah, in 6 weeks time I'll be doing a 10k time trial. My current PB is 41:24. The aim of the project is obviously 40 minutes something. But yeah, drop in the comments if you wish to hazard a guess. All a bit of fun. I won't take it personally if you put 45 minutes down, or if you go a bit mad and put 36, but anything you want. Best guess, shout out to whoever gets closest at the end. throughout the week's recaps, you can drop in the comments what you think I'm going to get, just as a bit of fun. I have no idea myself, so let's see. But yeah, wrap it up there. Happy running. I'll see everyone on the next one.